guys, what's going on? FYMyPawn here, and welcome back to Grim Dawn. Since we last left off, if I do recall correctly, we had just managed to defeat 2 dungeons, and we tried to progress a little bit more on the witch questline. So we managed to get a significant amount of progress there. We did some transmog shenanigans, as you can so plainly see. We could probably do better on the appearance, but whatever. For this stream, what we're going to be doing is, I believe, we're going to be making an effort to complete the last dungeon over in Homestead. So I'd like to get that done before we continue on with all the other shenanigans. Mainly just dealing with, just mainly dealing with the witches' quests and whatnot. And if we have time, probably increase our rep here and there, but that's less of a concern. But I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream, and without further ado, let's get into things and see what happens. Alright. Let's summon our minions here real quick. I don't think there's anything too important that we need to get done. I'm going to quickly do a once-over to see if there's any excess quests hanging around. It doesn't look like there is, so that is worth noting. I don't think we need to worry too much about it anyways.
Best I can with what I've got.
As for what we need, let's see. Right, we need to get Vendetta. We've yet to get a Vendetta relic, so that is a bummer. But we're slowly building towards upgrades here. We can get Torment, though, as one of the choices, though. And that might be worth it. At the very least, we've got the materials for it, so we might as well make it. Okay, we get a Transcendent Relic, which is Torment. And we can actually make Necrosis here, which gives some insane boosts. We would be sacrificing our... we'd be sacrificing Torment, but we'd get some insane boosts here with a special granted ability. But the vitality damage on top of everything would be amazing. Invoke a debilitating curse upon your enemies, causing their flesh to rot and their senses to slow. It is a 5-meter radius ability, but it debuffs enemies to high hell. Now, while it's not the best, it would still be plausible. We just need the tainted brain matter to make it happen. Until then, we can inflict Torment here, so this is going to be slightly better. We're going to lose our crab ability, which does suck, but it's just 1 minion. Clear that. We'll just summon our skeletal minions as we do, and we should be good.
We can't do that yet.
Well, once we get a chance to do so. I'm just gonna quickly do a once over here and just see what we are missing, and we'll go from there. I don't think there is anything that we're missing though, so no point in worrying. But we are certainly going to need an upgrade at some point, so we'll prepare for that. I don't need any upgrades there, so no point in doing that. I mean, I guess I could store everything here, because honestly, we only really need to... okay. I need those runes on me, at least. Yeah, no, let's just keep the purple stuff on us. And you know what? Yeah, let's just move these here real quick. I much prefer having it in my inventory, honestly. I kind of like it in my inventory, preferably. Okay, let's just toss all these in. Oh, whoops. Just casually toss these in. There we go. There we are. Taking our sweet time here, but it needs to be done. There we go. And there we go. From there, take all these. We don't need the Hysteria room, is what I'm trying to say. But I digress. We got all our minions, we got everything set up, essentially, so we should be fine. Alright. I think we were going to sell these, so we should probably go to here. Sell those, and then we can just dismantle this frozen core with some dynamite, and then we should be good. So all we gotta do is just hit the dismantle here. There we go. Get some nice little trinkets as a result. Let's see. A nice number of tools that we can utilize, but the biggest thing here is Torment, I think. That's going to be fun. It is a 25% chance to hit. Does give us a significant sum of vitality damage boost, which is pretty cool. We also get Leech Life Resist, which is pretty insane. But 25% chance for 5 seconds deal vitality damage, which only adds to the amount of damage that we're doing with Spectral Wave and all that. That's nice. Alright, so first and foremost, we are going to be going to Homestead. The main goal there is to go through the dungeon there, so that is the reason I'm going here to begin with. We are going to need a key, so we're going to have to make one again. But other than that, once we made the key, we can continue on our journey. We're just going to go talk with the blacksmith here. To get a skeleton key, we need Blood of Chthon. Unfortunately, we lack the Chthon component, so we're going to have to get some more later. So, for now, unfortunately, we are left in a dead zone, so now, all we got to do is just backtrack. So, what we'll do is we will warp over to Undenbog, over by this rift here, and get going. Because we are now moving over into this vicinity. We've got to find Barrowholm and just keep going, essentially. There we go. So far, so good, though. Alright, nice. Keep going, though. Ooh, okay. I guess we cross the bridge here to see what we find. Okay, pop that body open so that way we get the seared ember. From there we keep going. Level 61 enemies. We're getting to that point where it's pretty crazy how much of a level difference everybody has against us, which is
That skill's not
pretty wild. Okay, Venom Gaze Vial. Not sure what that is in particular, but it's ingredients, to say the least. Yep. Shouldn't be impossible to deal with these enemies. There appears to be a entrance into somewhere, so we're gonna have to check that out, obviously. Other than that, we should be fine. Here we go. Kill the Hindenburg chaos creatures, and we should be good. There we go. Right, we just go up the stairs here, and we are met with an interesting... Well, we're met with this here. We're going to go into the dwelling, because I'm curious as to what's going on in here. Larian's Den. This is sure to be fun. Hello, Laria.
I don't know who you are, but please leave.
What are you doing here? It is none of your concern. Okay, Moody. Much? Well, I guess we found Laria. Not sure who that is, though. Well, it's good to know that they're here, at least, so that should be, interesting enough.
Yeah.
I guess I could actually portal here and, go back to the Witchwoods, or the Coven's Refuge, to see if there's any new quests that popped up while I wasn't looking. Might be worth checking, just to be sure. I don't imagine there would be a quest, though. Nope. Yeah, illusionist there. We don't need those guys to talk with. Okay, no. There's no new quest that popped up. Okay. I just had to check to make sure, that's all. How is the rep here? Let's see. 100% of the protection with 0% of the weight. Now also dairy-free. Invisible shoulder guards and invisible metal. Okay, so we can basically make our certain pieces of armor invisible, which is nice. Well, I don't need to worry about that right now. I just need to go back to where we were at. So we just need to go over back to Upengrov. Okay, so we don't need to deal with the witch there. So yeah, we just make our way up to the very northern part of the Balky Swamp, and then we should be good. Okay, by going this way. We'll beat the turned. Should be able to meet the prisoners here with relative ease. There we go. Hello. Oh, please. You have to get us out of here before those things come back. I've been looking for you. The Bogan sent me. Bless the three, or bless the three. Someone came. These fiends set a trap for us, like we're animals. They appear to be eating people. The cage was tighter before you got here. I can open a rift and send you to the refuge. Please, whatever it takes, just to get us out of here. Go on, off you go. Empowered blessed torch. Oh boy. Got a few yellow tier gear, but we're not using those sorts of things. But we've managed to do what we came here to do, and that is save the people that we could. There we go. Or Coven rep from thanks to the bosses that appear. That's good. God. These main alphas coming in hot. Should be fine though. Enemies are surprisingly easy to deal with at this point, so it's all good. Engine blooms are a commodity around here, so it's all good. Venom Gaze Vial, Vicious Jawbones. At least the material we're getting is like insanely, it's a lot, to say the least. Okay. We just can't get more. Okay. Okay, just deal with these guys. Okay, we can go up to here. This brambled area will lead us somewhere interesting. Okay, nothing too crazy around there. What about up here? This leads us to Barrowholm. Okay, so if we go further up this path, we'll get to Barrowholm. We do not want to take that upwards path, though, but we just wanted the portal, at least. So we got that going for us. We've basically found Barrowholm. We just need to go further up there, but we don't need to go there just yet. A distinguished test. Naturally, it's going to be a dangerous one. There we go. Back up a bit. Wait for things to clear up here. And there we go. Aside from losing a set amount of minions, we should be fine. We can easily get our numbers back by putting in some effort. Okay. Thankfully, everybody's having a rough time trying to defeat us. Really easy for us to overcome these enemies here. Gotta check the immediate vicinity before I go any further. Alright, so far so good. I'm gonna quickly portal out, so that way I can go talk with one of the quest givers, see if there's any further quests, to see if there's a chain quest part of it. I don't think there is, but it never hurts to check. I believe the, quest completion is over here. It seems that we owe you a debt of gratitude. The sisters you found while in Udenblog have all returned safely thanks to you. You're welcome. We get some scrap, we get a mark of Dreeg, and obviously some rep. They've already suffered under the Empire. They deserve better life. Getting devoured by those beasts would have been a cruel end. Thank you. And here, my end of the deal as promised. But they're safe. Well, from there, we just get back out into the field. No reason to not take that, no reason to not go into the, little ruin entrance here, because I am curious as to what's going on over here. There we go. Got some rover rep. And there is a statue, so that's good. Alright, if we opt for ectoplasm, we get ourselves a devotion point for our troubles. And with that devotion point, we can invest into the final point into Hound, which gives us a bit more retaliation damage, a bit more physical, a bit more armor. Pets get a bit more healthy. And we can finally invest into the Staff of Ratosh, which is a pretty big boon, I believe. Or at the very least, it's gonna open up quite a lot. Yeah, going by pet status, it's pretty good. It's also going to give us 3 additional points into Primordial and 2 into Chaos, which is pretty nice. I could probably invest into Lion as well, because that gives a ton of HP, but the defensive bonus is seriously a decent addition. I could also ignore the Staff Ratosh as well. I don't necessarily have to go that route. I could just focus into the Lion, which would give us 6 points, which would allow us to aim for, the Keeper of Wishes, which gives us a chance to use Cleansing Waters, which is alright. Life Leech Resistance, Energy Leech, yeah, it's tempting. I could also go Ishtak the Spring Maiden, which gives Nature Guardians, which is a bonus pet ability. Could be good. There's also Healing Rain, which is also equally good. Or I could go the absolute wild card move and go for the Dying God, which gives some decent pet stuff. If anything, the biggest thing that we're going to get is some insane vitality and chaos damage boosts. Which could be cool. 33% chance on attack. There's also some mundane all damage and chaos damage. It's okay. I don't know. There's a lot of choices I could go. Such as Behemoth, which increases health regeneration by an insane amount. We'd also get a bunch of armor, a bunch of health, and Giant's Blood, while it would give us a means of healing. This is actually a pretty decent idea. It's a sustained option at very least. I don't know. Jailer of Souls could be a good one as well. Yeah, the Jailer of Souls would cover a bonus to pet across the board. Howl of Modrogan would also get Bleed. I don't know, there's just a lot of options. Ones that are potentially good, ones that are potentially bad, but I think the biggest thing we need is Ishtar. Because at the very least, that scales with physical damage. It also has some taunts, which is pretty necessary. For that, though, we're going to need to get 10 points into Order and 15 into Primordial. Which would probably require Ulo, the Keeper of Waters. Which means I guess I'm going to have to go for Lion next. Okay. I'm definitely not going an optimized build, though, going by what I've done thus far, but whatever. We're doing the best that we can. We make do. That's the biggest thing here. Okay, there we go. Oh, hello. Writings of Eulanthus. Ugdal. We had hoped that prayer and a ritual would protect us, that distance would play in our favor. But even in these remote temples, the hubris of our oligarchs, the grand deception to the necromancer finds us. I watch as the elders of my order descend hopelessly into endless madness, and the youngest among us pray for death that will never come. But I find power in eternity. I focus my mind on ancient texts, rituals, learnings of those who came before. There is more knowledge than even immortality will permit me to retain. And though as my body failed me, I pray only that my mind sustains. Where a ritual that bound us to this cursed fate exists, there must also be knowledge that will undo our cruel bonds. Time is on my side. I will find the answer. Madness. It cannot be. A living thing, I sense, and yet so long. So long. How can I know what is real and what is not if I cannot feel? Leave me. I grow tired of this torture. Are you trapped here? Were I to be set free? What a forlorn dream. Bound to these stones for eternity, I will find no rest in great dark beyond the veil. But you, if you are real, and you are not as I am, you can leave. You can touch, you can fight. Please, mortal, with a powerful enough soul as a vector, I may be able to pierce through the veil and pass on from torment. No need to slaughter the innocent. Bring me the twisted spirit of a most ancient and powerful Wendigo. Sure, why not? Here's the spirit you seek. In all the centuries, I never thought I would leave this place, forever bound to these stones. Seclusion was driving me to madness. I thank you, Hugh, for seeing through the madness and giving me a chance at peace. I offer you this strange text as thanks. I know not the words, but they seem bound to the enemies with which you battle. Farewell, human. Rest in peace, Ugdal. We get an ethereal missive with some Coven rep. Why not? Why not? This actually might... Oh, hold on. Arcane text infused with ethereal energies, likely used to transport information too sensitive for mortal eyes. Cool. So we're getting one step closer to what we're trying to figure out. Well, I can't complain because the results speak for themselves. Oh, we don't need to be in here anymore. But hey, the Tomb of Ugdal is a decent enough reward in of itself, so that's nice. Alright. Go through here. And let's explore the other part of this area. See if there's anything else extra that we can find. So far, not seeing anything. But we should be fine to find something eventually. Only a matter of time.
Can't do that yet.
Okay. Nice. The rep only further increases as we go. That's good. Hey, there's even a special cave entrance here. Cool. Alright, well, I guess we check this out. This is probably a special area. The undergrowth. Okay, so far so good. We're gonna go around here just to make sure we get everything. Okay, anything here? Aside from the loose stone, no. But, hey, we get some little bits here and there. Okay, maniacal vine ring of attack. Cool. Oh, boss. Here we go, 843, not bad for experience. Slowly just whittling the enemies down as we go. Here we go around here, pop this. Okay, up we go.
Can't do that
Nice. We've achieved respected. Okay, nice. So our rep is significantly higher than before. That's exactly what we need. Okay, I'm gonna need to summon some more minions. Alright, we get an exalted stash for our troubles. We've opened 20 one-shot chests, whatever that is. Some of that. And we just keep going. Okay, so far so good. We've almost reached the end of the area, I think. Alright, so far so good. Grab that. And this should be a boss area, yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to be the case. Boss area of sorts.
Can't do that.
Okay. There we go, nice. We've slain Silvara in the undergrowth. Nice. Some serious rep there. Acid and vitality damage. That could be pretty good for us, I think. But otherwise, we should be fine to just dip from here.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we'll quickly exit out of here. And we should be fine. Deploy those vines, obviously. And off we go. Out of the entrance, or exit, rather. We'll investigate what loot we got after the fact, or after we're done here, so... Got something to look forward to there. We'll worry about the details later, though. No need to rush on our own account, after all. Up we go here. Okay, just slowly whittle down the enemy. There we go. Nice. Okay, from there we just go across here. That is a lot of enemies here. Wait for the fire to clear out. There we go. Alright, I guess that's that. Some of the last minions here. We're gonna portal back. And I guess I can go to Barrowholm if I really wanted to. Yeah, let's go to Barrowholm. No reason to stand on ceremony here after all. Break this. We're gonna take this hidden pathway, because I am curious about it. Okay, so far so good. Nice. So far, so good. We get the Savage Relic. That's pretty cool. Not sure what we do with it, but, you know, it's there, I suppose. So far, I'm seeing very little that we could grab that would make a big difference. I'm actually going to backtrack here, because I feel like we are going to... Well, there's no reason to not go this way, I suppose, so let's just keep going. Maybe we'll find a portal if we go this way, so... Worth a check out. Okay. A lot of wraiths, to say the least. Good thing we're built different, otherwise this would be a far worse experience. We're just built better in all aspects. There we go. Okay, so far so good. We can either go that way or we can go up. I'm gonna go up because I'm curious about what's going on over here. Alright, there we go. Oh god. The Altar of Ratosh. Well done. My good minions.
Can't do it.
The Gifts of the Gods. Well, for now... Yeah, whatever purpose it served is now dormant. We thought ourselves wise, masters of this craft, but arrogance often precedes tragedy. With the Altar of Ratosh, we transcended the rudimentary spellcrafting of our predecessors. We made ourselves younger, stronger, more powerful. Well, all that paled in comparison to the full potential of the altar. We reached beyond the mortal realm, binding spirits to our will and forcing them to divulge ancient secrets. Even that was not enough. We needed more. We knew just where to find it. The Eldritch Realm. The Eldritch Realm is a strange reality where the laws of the physical realm do not fully apply, and magic runs rampant. The creatures within it are animal-like and yet not. Some are capable of rudimentary magic, some even speak in tongues we cannot fathom. But to us, it was the source of great magic. To tap into the realm would mean powers beyond imagining. But such arrogant pursuits, do not go without notice. It was on a full bloom that we gathered. Together, we would use the altar and transcend into the Eldritch Realm. This was to be our greatest triumph, but instead it was our most humbling moment. At our command, the runes upon the altar began to glow, and then... nothing. The spell spontaneously expired, and we were hurled back as a shockwave emanated from its center. Something had arrived. Before us stood three horrifying to behold beings. Their mere presence was nearly blinding, and their wrath was absolute. I was forced to watch as my sisters disintegrated in eldritch flames were melted as 1,000 eyes stared at them into non-existence. Spiders enveloped another and devoured all but the bones. Only we three remained, frozen in terror as the gods we scorned branded us for our arrogance. They arrived, they vanished. At first we wondered why we were spared, but in time we realized the truth. We lived that no other would repeat our mistakes. If you are reading this, heed our warning. Turn back and leave this haunted place behind. Scour it from your memories, lest the gods return, their wrath spent. Oh boy. Well, that adds to the ominous nature of things. Probably for the best that I don't touch that altar unless it's less for cursed purposes like it was used for before. But hey, we managed to... Well, there's enemies, so it's fine. We make do. We make do. Alright, let's keep going. I'm kind of surprised we've yet to find Barrow Home, but you know what? YOLO. It's fine. This means that we're going to get stronger and stronger here. Okay, what's here? The strange ward appears to be inactive. Well, we can't touch upon it just yet, so I guess that's something worth noting. But hey, it's there. We want to interact with it, so... something worth investigating. Okay, we are finally going into Barrow Home. Or are we? I guess we're just on the outskirts, really. Investigating everything here. It is eerily quiet. Okay, speak to... I sense a hunger in you. You must be the shaman I've heard whispers of. Welcome to our humble village. I do hope you find it satisfactory. Tell me, do spirits offer solace, or have they been silent? What's going on in this place? Whatever you do mean. This village, how's it in such good shape? Well, stranger, we are very devoted. We work hard, and our caring leader provides us with everything we need. You mean Scorv Edenlore? Yes, of course. We have all of us devoted ourselves to him. In return, he gives us safety and satiates our hunger. You should eat before you leave. I'd hate to see you starve to death out there in the bog. Or worse, you could end up as someone's dinner. That certainly sounded like a threat. Certainly not. Hunger is a powerful thing. You must feed it, or it may drive you mad. It's a lesson the flesh-crazed of the bog certainly take to heart. I'll keep that in mind. Well, this certainly sets the tone, huh? Place is, looking pretty ominous. Look, we don't want any troublemakers around here. I have no intention of causing trouble. Maybe, but I'll still keep an eye on you. You do that. No need to, get in a huff against them, I suppose. Although it does worry me that there's such ethereal energy so close by. To see this place thrive is just like... something's going on here, and I don't like it. Sort of ordeal. Although it's a good thing, I suppose, having such a peaceful village. Shaman. No doubt an insatiable hunger has driven you to this place. What hunger? Oh, you seem confused. I meant the hunger for discovery, of course. You must be wondering about our wonderful village. Yeah. Tell me about Barrowholm. As much as any, I suspect. I've been here my entire life. This place is my home. Always has been. I couldn't leave it if I wanted to. But there isn't much of interest that happens out in the bog, if you can believe it. Things got exciting briefly when Score of Egnors showed up some years back. Since then, things have been good to our little town. He just showed up. I couldn't tell you how long it's been, but some time ago Score arrived here from beyond the bog. It was a desperate time for us. Many mouths to feed, too little food to go around. Score was a charmer. Everyone took to him right away, and who could blame us? He was a problem solver. He generously stayed in Barrowholm and showed us what to do to survive. He promised us a better life. Better yet, he delivered upon that promise. Where can I find him? He should be somewhere around town. I'm sure he'll be interested to meet you. We don't get many visitors out here often. I'll be sure to find him, assuming I can. Okay, there's a cellar entrance here. I guess that's worth investigating. I'm not sure why, Okay, so this building's broken. I'm certain there's plenty to investigate. But one thing at a time. We will, We hear some unsettling sounds in the basement.
That's locked.
We won't be able to unlock it just yet, but I will check that out later. For now, though, let's just do our proper duty to explore as much as we can. Go from there. Hello there, stranger. Welcome to our humble village. You look famished. Might I offer you a bowl of stew? I made it myself right from one of Arstron's best recipes. Sure to put some meat back on the bones of you. I'm good. I don't think so. Well then, I must say I'm quite disappointed. I thought I sensed hunger in you, but I was clearly mistaken. No harm done. Hello.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Okay, so, general goods store. I think this is going to be a temporary thing, but hey, it's still there if you want to grab some things here and there. I'll grab the serrated spike. I can guess I can grab the frozen heart as well. How many frozen hearts we got, actually? We got 32. We might as well buy another. Filled steel. We've got 130. We don't need more of those. Okay. Yeah, no, I guess I'll sell everything that we can't equip for now. We'll keep the blues, obviously, because we can utilize those at some point. Just sell everything green that we can't wear. Here we go. Nice.
Put it to good use.
Okay, from here, we've got that bought and sold. We've got the quest there. I'm gonna hold off until we find everybody here.
Watch yourself, traveler. I'm simply hungry to spill some blood. Just give me an excuse.
Alright, backing off. Good God. Somebody's hostile.
blessed welcome, traveler.
Blessed welcome, traveler. By his will alone did we meet this day. That in itself is cause for celebration. Oh? And which god is that? Oh, that's not important. The Great One has seen to it that all will have our fill. I see.
Welcome to Barrowhome, traveler.
What a beautiful village. Why, thank you. We try to keep some normalcy in our lives despite all the tragedy. We don't see as many visitors here as we used to, but you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like. Thank you. Doesn't help that the totem that's supposed to be protecting them is destroyed, so something really must have gone wrong for things to go awry like this. Well, regardless, we should be fine. Just a matter of investigating everything. But I think the cellar is probably the most concerning of areas, if I had to gauge.
Welcome, traveler. I hope the day finds you great fortune. Do stay for a bit if you need a rest.
Alright, hold on. Let me, I want to do something real quick. So, as you can imagine, our audio is, pretty quiet. So I'm gonna quickly increase that. I'm gonna reduce the music by half, I guess. I'm gonna reduce the sound, ambience, and keep the dialogue and voice volume pretty high.
Welcome, traveler.
There we go.
I hope the day finds you great fortune. Do stay for a bit if you need a rest.
It feels off about this place.
I'm not sure what you're implying, traveler. Paranoia, perhaps? It is understandable given how things are these days.
I heard some noises from the cellar.
The meat cellar. We were very fortunate to have found a cow roaming the wilderness nearby. It's a miracle she survived so long out there, or even wandered so far off from the north. What you heard was our butcher getting started on his grisly task. Nothing more.
Alright, I'm looking for the Utenbog fetish.
And if it so happens that we have in our possession this thing you seek, why should we just hand it over? I'm afraid if you want something from us, then we are going to need something from you.
Why do you need it?
Why do you? Oh, but frankly, it comes down to reality. We live in a cruel world where many simply take what they want without any consideration for others. I see this as an opportunity for us to work together. A mutual gain.
I'll be back.
That's locked.
I just don't like this area. It feels wrong. It's just too good to be true. Hold on. 1 second while I check this out. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason for us not to help them. Let's check it out, see how things
Welcome,
fare.
traveler. I hope the day finds you great fortune. I'm not sure what you're implying, traveler. Paranoia, perhaps? The meat seller. We were very fortunate to have found a cow
You know what?
roaming the
No.
wilderness nearby.
I do not like this area. I'm
It's
putting a
miracle
stop to
she's-
this.
I'm not sure what it is you think you are putting a stop to, but I am certain that we can resolve this misunderstanding through less violent means. Please reconsider before somebody gets hurt.
Alright, can I please have the Unbog fetish?
And if it so happens that we have in our possession this thing you seek, why should we just hand it over? I'm afraid if you want something from us, why do you? Oh, but frankly, it comes down to reality. We live in a cruel world where many simply take what they want without any consideration for others.
Okay,
I see this as an opportunity for us to work together. A mutual gain.
alright, fine. Let's play the game and see what they need. Sure, why not? Let's help each other out.
I'm glad you agree. It's true, we do have this relic, and it can be yours in exchange for some trivial assistance. Things I'm sure you will have no trouble undertaking. Speak to my friends Tybald and Jordith. Once I've heard back from them, I shall give you what you seek.
I will speak with them.
I can't open that.
I'm very much of the mind of betraying them eventually in the end, though. But we'll see. Your back Scorp said you are to be left alive. You look like you could at least put up a fight before I gutted you. Scorv Egnor said I should help you. Scorv must see something in you that I don't, but very well. The harmless task that I have for you, not guarantee your safety. We need. Surrounding the village, there are 6 warding totems that have been crafted by a shaman many years ago. We owe much of Barrowholm's survival and beauty to the protection of those totems afforded to us. However, 3 of them have recently been damaged. We now risk the bog overtaking what remains of our home. If you wish to help us, then please step out into Udenbog on the outskirts of Barrowholm and restore the totems that have fallen. Do this for us, and I'm certain Scorv will give you whatever you want in exchange. Alright, why not?
A blessed welcome,
So
traveler.
I'm told that you and Scorv have come to an agreement. Unusual, but I'm happy to serve as he wishes. There's a small matter of growing our numbers, otherwise we may not be able to sustain ourselves. Travelers around these parts are rare nowadays, made all the worse by the spreading Aether fire to the north. Another obstacle is the rampaging cannibals in the northern Udenbog. Please, do us this favor. Seek out the camp of these bloodthirsty fiends and rescue any survivors still drawing breath. Well, less people that are dead, the better, I suppose, so it's not all bad. Any other quests before I go? Nope. Well, in this realm, it's expected that I'm willing to give them a chance at the very least, but at the same time, I know for a fact it's not the best choice. Oh well. Let's keep going. Activate the ward. And yeah, let's keep going. Well, worst case, if I have to choose somebody, I will probably choose the witches, because I much prefer them over the others. there we go. Oh, the gods, they're eating people. I come from, Barrowhome. There's a settlement in this hellhole. You know what? I don't care where we go at this point. Just please, get us out of here. There. Off you go. Okay, a bone-weave girdle. That could be good. Let's see. Vitality damage, bleeding damage, siphon souls with a wave of souls effect, which deals vitality damage 15% of chance at a time, with a 100% chance to convert damage to health. That's insane. I mean, we lose some stats, but this is pretty good, all things considering. I don't mind wearing it. Let's see. I guess we're gonna need to get some armor. For now, let's just wear that as armor. Just boost our armor by a slight bit. By a slight margin. We'll go from there. Okay, we'll go across here. Off that. Oh, thank you for the follow, Takari84. Much appreciated. Okay, from here, I guess we go... Yeah, we're gonna have to go down south, I guess. So we'll try and follow the tree line here, or at least the pathway here. I don't think we're gonna get the location that we want though, so I might have to backtrack here a little bit. But we'll see how things fare. Okay, let's grab everything here.
I can't do that yet.
Yeah, no, let's, Barrowhorn Mine. Yeah, let's, get the wards up first before we start rushing, far past where we should be going. I have a weird feeling that if we don't do this, we'd probably skip out on some content. Which we don't want to. Or at the very least, I don't want to.
Can't do that yet.
Alright. So let's go into the bog here. We should be able to get this ward pretty easily, all things considering. Don't need the Venom Gaze Vial. Reactivate that ward.
Skill's not ready.
Okay, just let them slowly take out the enemies as needed. Nice. We gain Alpha Horns. Oh god. Back up so we don't die. We've already got the Alpha Horn, so we should be fine with that. Just whittle that guy down. Perfect. I guess this is another way we can go about getting more. We're gonna go this away first, though. There we go. we want to go over this way, I think. Yeah, we take our time just dealing with the cannibals and all that jazz. I guess we go down here. So far, so good. At the very least, for now, it's best we not assume. But, obviously, we are probably going to be dealing with some, we're probably dealing with a cannibal village, if anything. Just, civilized cannibal shenanigans is what I believe is going on. Which is not cool, but at least we're doing what we can to try to help. In our own way, I guess. Okay. Let's help whom we can here. At the very least, we're almost at level 60, which is an insane milestone, to say the least. At the very least, I'll just be thankful that we're getting so much experience from all these kills here. We're doing wonders here, to say the least. Okay, but with that, that is all of the, assist Barrow Home to gain access to Score of Stash. Okay. There we go. Yep, we got a little bit of a shortcut there, so that way we can go up there if we need to, but for now we're just going to ignore it. But yeah, we just take our priorities one step at a time. Food involved crabs. Lovely. So far, so good. Almost there. Just gotta do a bit more hunting and then we should be good. Oh, there appears to be something over here. There we go. Hello. I come from Barrow Home nearby. Go ahead. What? No, that's not gonna work. We're not getting out of one fire to jump into another. I promise you it's much safer than traversing the bog. Right. Anything could be anywhere but here. We'll see you in Barrow Home.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, so far so good. We're slowly eliminating all the threats as needed, and we're getting closer and closer to the level up area. That'll be nice. Okay, we've explored nearly all of that area. Perfect. Okay, about the only thing left is the Barrow Hall Mines, which I am going to check out, I suppose.
That
See if
skill's
there's
not ready.
anything worth noting. We'll go from there. Okay, well, no reason to not go in here, I suppose. Let's check it out. Alright, so far so good.
That skill's not ready.
Hey, we're now level 60. Pretty good boons, all things considering. Alright, so far so good.
That skill's not ready.
Patiently just mow down every single mob in our way. There we go. Gonna backtrack a little bit, give ourselves some room, so that way we can focus on leveling up. Alright. I believe the focus was, yeah, we just wanted to focus on getting levels into Necromancer. And once we get to a peak point, which is probably going to be over in the Master of Death column, we should be fine. But yeah, we need to invest as much levels as we can into Necromancer and get ourselves up to level 50, which will allow us to get Master of Death, which will allow us to invest into Acid, Vitality, and Poison damage, as well as an overall damage boost across the board, which is really nice. And hey, if we finally get 50 levels into Shaman, we can also invest into Primal Bond, which increases our damage, as well as inflicting bleeding damage across the board as well. That could be good, among other things. Could also do a Primal Spirit, which will be pretty interesting. But I'm not too hard-pressed on that to worry about it, really. But yeah, this place got abandoned because of crabs, I assume, so that's the big reason why nobody's around. Unless, of course, there's a reason, but who knows. I guess it's mainly basilisks and all the other fauna. Okay, there we go. Okay, so far so good. Okay, nice. Guess we go up and around here. Okay, well, we've done that now. Now we can go across here. And yeah, just keep going. I'm getting a little tired, but otherwise we should be fine, it seems. I'm in no rush to push myself in this regard, but whatever. We'll see how things pan out. I'm doing quite well all the same. Probably should get a drink though, if I'm being real. We got some dynamite. Always a nice addition to have. Go. So far, so good. Okay, that's everything there. I guess we just need to go up here, see what we find. And I guess we go here. Haunted spike shells, oh god. Corpse here. Okay, more ghosts. Okay, so the further in we go, the more ghosts there are, rather than actual enemies. We get ourselves the Flamekeeper's Jacket, which is level 72 item with fire as a scaling point. Pretty good, all things considering. Into the deep fog area. No wonder things got so crazy. They had to deal with the they had to deal with the depth, if you will. This isn't something normally that you can't face, right?
I can't do that.
Yeah, these depth areas are pretty dangerous, so I'm aware. Oh boy. Never mind the fact that we've got Nax and Shade here. There we go. Wait for that smog to clear. There we go. Hopefully we'll get honored eventually with Homestead, but we'll see. We need to kill Cronley's gang if we want more rep with Homestead. No, with Devil's Crossing, that is. Other than that, there doesn't appear to be anything in the mine, so that's fine. But I'm gonna have to confirm what they're hiding in that cellar, because I don't think I'll be able to rest easy until I deal with it. No amount of friendliness between them and I are gonna be holding me to an account of a good relation between the two of them. I don't know. It's just a sus village. I could have refused, but there's quests, so it feel like I'm breaking my obligation if I didn't just do my part to help them out. Questing gives experience after all, so another reason among many, to say the least. Alright. I guess I could just minimize that as well. There's no need for it to be open, right? Well, I guess I can't keep it open. It's fine. Well, we've basically freed everybody that we can, so now we just go back to Barrowholm Rift, because that's probably the best course of action. We can now turn in our quests, and I'm sure Scorv Egnor is going to be happy about it, or potentially happy about it. We'll have to see. Okay, this place is looking mighty ominous now. See, the warding aura surrounding Barrowholm appears to have been restored. We are good for something. I'll go ahead and give Scorv the word that you can be trusted. Good. We get bristly fur. Seems we won't be spilling your blood today. You can make yourself useful once more. What is it? There is a matter of blood and carnage that awaits us, but Scorv will not let me leave the village unguarded. The fall's on you. Just to the east of here, there's an old mine that has provided jobs to the people of Barrowholm for generations. Its resources are now mostly dried up, but we've since used the abandoned tunnels to store emergency supplies. It seems something has broken through the sealed entrance and is now wreaking havoc to our food stores. Can't let that happen. Go to the mine to the east of Barrowholm and exterminate whatever vermin had found their way inside, and I shall see to it that some of our supplies are shared to you. It's actually done. Really? You're quite the eager butcher. I like that. Starting to see why Scorv kept you around. Here, these materials should prove useful to you. You should feel fortunate. It's not exactly easy to scrounge up that many scrap in a bog. Thank you. Well, at least our rep's increasing, but...
A blessed welcome, traveler.
The travelers you rescued arrived just before you returned. Must thank you for your aid. Seems it was not going to be long before they became food for those savages. They'll be much better suited here. Seems like the right thing to do. The Great One will take note of what you did this day, I'm sure of it. I'll let Scorv know that you've done us great service. And where are the survivors? They were so terrified, those poor things. We took them inside the cellars to get some fresh clothes, feed them a bowl of arson soup, and get them rested for tomorrow. I see. Yeah. This is only growing more and more suspicious. I'm not a fan of them, to be honest. I might just break a relationship with them just because of, just because I feel like it. Yeah, Oren's recipe, let's see. A decent cut of meat is a rare sight these days, though it's imperative that we treat every opportunity to feast upon a fresh kill with great reverence. Though I found the cuts from our recent quarries to be a bit tough and lean, but not entirely unpleasant, much like a freshly slaughtered deer. And while I initially found the taste nauseating, I became increasingly fond of its delicate layers and nuances. As one of the favorite among Scorv's company, I generally had to pick the best cuts, so I always enthusiastically go for a butchered portion of the leg or upper arm. I asked to leave the bone in, and as it really seals into flavor and keeps the meat juicy after cooking. Nevertheless, my recent experimentations reveal that a shorter cooking time is by far the most satisfying. With the addition of some finely chopped black onions and a gentle sprinkling of white Meyer herbs, herbs seared alongside the meat, those still bloody cuts make for an exquisite experience. That is the envy of everyone in Barrowholm. The critical trick is to sear it on the outside while leaving the inside still dripping with juices. Dwarf himself said that my inspirations could cure even a ravaging hunger. But I know he just says that to keep up our spirits. Not worthy of such praise. I'm gonna have to sneak in.
I can't open that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to open that when I get a chance.
That skill's not ready.
I feel bad for the civilians, but I am definitely gonna break our oath, I think, if I can get the chance to do so. This town is just too suspicious. Did I? Yeah, no, I did that. Okay.
I am so pleased that we could come to an understanding here, rather than resorting to needless bickering. As promised, my stash is open to you. You're welcome to take the fetish.
Anything else I can do to help?
I am thoroughly pleased to hear that you've been mingling among our people and finding a place for yourself in our little society, outsider. However, not all are as willing to accept our master's visions for this region as you are.
Your master?
Yes, our protector, our guiding star through the tumultuous chaos. Once we were lost and dying. The bog threatened to consume us. But the Wendigo spirit showed us another way.
I see. Wendigo, you mean the things that are attacking me out there?
You describe the uglier side of things, yes. But do not take the flesh-crazed as representation of the greater picture. They are but a symptom of a world that is sick. We are the true chosen of Ravager. We have been uplifted, as can you be.
You know what? No. I don't like this. I'm gonna stop
After
you.
the wards you've restored for us? Or the flesh you've hand-delivered? Or perhaps the ritual materials you helped secure within the mine? Whether you like it or not, you are in this now, and we are stronger than ever for it. Ravager's arrival is nearly upon us, and much of it is thanks to you.
I want nothing more to do with this. Yeah, I wish I could go on the violence route. Like... Dang. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Well, bugger it. We're already on this path. We might as well just see it to the end.
I'm thoroughly pleased to hear that you've been mingling
What's the
among
problem?
We've always had tense relations with the nearby gathering of witches. But so long as we stayed to our sides of the bog, we generally had no issues. In many ways, we are just as much outcasts as they are. And so we've had somewhat of a mutual understanding. Yeah, but there is one among them known as Laria the Hexer, who does not respect our little truce. Unlike her sisters, she lives within Ugden Bog itself, and from it she weaves eldritch magic in order to subdue our master's plans. In fact, it was her who damaged our totems. High time her meddling is ended. Find the den of this witch. Deal with her. Good.
Alright, I'll deal with Laria. Bugger it. This is not gonna be, it's not something I'm happy with, though. But that's just how it goes. Alright, let's go to the Coven Refuge. Let him know about the situation. At least we got the fetish that we needed, so there you go.
You've returned. Are you ready to complete our bargain?
Here it is, as promised.
You chose to negotiate with the thieves. That is your business. All that matters is that the fetish is back in our hands. Now, for our end of the deal.
What do we do next?
In now forgotten times, our kind used to travel to Ugdumbog in order to perform dark bindings at the altar of Ratosh. The altar has not seen use in decades, and now lies forgotten on the northern edge of the bog. However, it is a place where the veil between realities is at its thinnest.
How will this help me?
The altar of Ratosh is a rare place in Cairn where one can pierce the veil. I've marked Ulgrim's keepsake with the runes of seeking. Place it upon the altar, and a way into the void should be revealed. Whether you find your friend alive on the other side, or just his tainted bones, that I do not know. But the void may offer you more than just salvation for Ulgrim. Once it had served as a means of traversing great distances, though not always with predictable results. If the cult of Chthon had opened rifts near Malmouth, then perhaps you can use the void as a tunnel. While I cannot promise you success, it is perhaps your only chance of bringing back Ulgrim and reaching Malmouth. Seek out the altar of Ratosh in the northern reaches of Ugdumbog, beyond Barrowholm. I wish you luck.
You say that you no longer use this altar. Why?
That is a tale steeped in myths and legends. But I suppose we learned the hard way to steer clear of the dark promises of that altar. No sister dares approach it. You may not like what I offer, but I assure you, there is no other way.
It's the best chance we got, so whatever. Let's give it a shot. Alright. Now, before we go any further, I guess we can go into Udenbog. We're going to try and interrupt that witch's ritual, I suppose. I mean, there's no other reason why we'd be out here, so bugger it. Let's go get that witch and deal with her. The old-fashioned violent way, as we do. But, yeah. We're just gonna go over into the dwelling entrance here, and we'll, go deal with, the witch. Why not? Hello, Laria.
I don't know who you are, but please leave. I don't know who you are, but please leave.
The Wendigo cult wishes you dead. That isn't exactly news to me. Why are you here? They send you to be my executioner. I honestly refuse to kill you. Well, that is certainly a relief, though knowing now that the Wendigo fanatics are out to get me does not bode well for my efforts here. Perhaps it is best if I avoid any confrontations for a while, lay low. I do not know why you are working with them, but you came to warn me, so I suppose I won't ask. Please, tell whoever sent you that I'm dead. Make sure that I'm not found. Thank you. Stay safe, witch. I have honestly no intention of killing her. If it means that I can bug her with these guys a little bit, why not? I honestly would rather that than let them go on their merry way. But hey, if they get hostile, then that's their business. I don't really care. Meddling Witch. Okay, they're all over here, it seems.
Have you dealt with that pest yet?
What's with the new outfits?
The time for deceptions is over. Today, we gather to honor the great Wendigo spirit and prepare for his glorious return.
Yes, I took care of her for good.
So you did then. A Ravager will be interested to hear of this.
Is there anything else you need?
While the Ethereals and Chthonians are both our enemies, none discuss the Great One as the Chthonians do. Slaughter them by the hundreds, and you shall earn the favor of Ravager.
Very well.
All of our efforts, all of our sacrifices have come to this moment.
Yeah, getting out of here.
Today is a
Blood shall speak.
I regret supporting them. But that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes, I suppose. As long as we kill their enemies, I suppose they will be helping us in some extent, so I guess it works out in the end. But I'm still annoyed I can't save people here.
I can't open that.
Maybe one day I'll be able to stop the Ravager. Or at the very least, resolve that situation. But alas, we just need more rep with them until we can get that quest done, so that's just going to be something that we do in due time. Speaking of statistical boosts, let's see. Let's boost up our physique, I guess. And you know what? I think this is high time a chance as any as to teleport back to the Coven Refuge and sell some stuff. No reason to not, after all.
See anything you like?
Sell everything that we can't wield that isn't green in nature. Okay, we move this over to here. Alright.
Iron well spent.
So, we can either lose our HP and increase our Mogdrogan pack boosts, as well as get a whole slew of resistances, which is pretty baller, I can't lie. Yeah, we get Pierce, Poison, Acid Resist, Vitality Resist, Aether Resist, Chaos Resist, and Elemental Resist, which will boost up all of our stats a little bit. But we'd lose the Shaman boost, which is a big boon. Ooh, this could be really good. One additional summon limit to Ray Skeletons. We get we get +3 to Emboldening Presence, 3 to Undead Legion, and 3 to Ray Skeletons. Summon limit of skeletons increased by 1, and we get additional 761 physical damage to summon Briarthorn. We also get a 35% all damage boost, which is pretty awesome, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So it's hard not to go with this. There we go. But as a result, we get 9 skeletons that we can summon at a time, which is pretty nice. Okay, what do we go with here? I mean, elemental resistance and bleed resistance probably be the good go. Yeah, we'll use a wardstone here. That's gonna boost up our bleeding resist. It'll boost up our fire resist. Well, our 2 core resists there. And we'll also get some extra movement speed out of it, so that's good. Okay, is there anything else that we want to wear? Probably not. Nothing that I can see immediately, though. Okay, there we go. Spine Nova. A burst of spines erupts from you, impaling nearby foes. It's a level 65 tool, though, so we don't really want to use that. Let's see. Chaos, poison, spear, defense. Eh. Cold, elemental, burn, frostburn, electrocute. Yeah, nothing that really sticks out there that's good. Don't need the pants. Yeah, I think it's high time we sell.
Come see what's left of my wares.
This is arguably a better tool, apparently. Devouring Swarm, Siphon Souls. Extra vitality damage to Devouring Swarm. Extra vitality damage to Siphon Souls.
Put it to good use.
Yeah, so probably not the best here. Devouring Swarm is not something we use. Siphon Souls is not something we use. It's a good tool, don't get me wrong, but it's not something we're going to be utilizing.
Come see what's left of my wares.
So we sell the physical damage one-handed. That. Sell this. Pretty decent boost to pests, I guess. That could be a really good choice. We'd sacrifice our cunning if we were to do that. A whole whopping, yeah, no, if we removed that, shoulder plates were bad. Okay, so sell all those. Sell that. Sell this. This can go as that. Sell. Don't need the belt because we got a legendary one. Sell the helms. That is an insane amount of lightning damage. I'm not gonna lie. Sell those. Don't need the gloves. Don't need. Yeah, just sell all that. There we go. All right.
Well spent. See anything you like?
For rep, we've got a number of things that we can grab, so I'm just gonna quickly do this. There we go.
See you around.
Open waist scars and all that. We got the gluttony relic. Already learned those. Okay, so I've already learned these, so rip my gold there, but that's fine. Okay. Vitality and Aether damage. Wendigo totem for a bonus. Yeah. Coven Life Binder. This could be good. We need to be level 65 before we can actually benefit from it, but the bonuses are worth considering. At the very least, the vitality damage seems to be the commodity there, so there is merit to getting that. We get some insane stuff if we go... Oh god, that's a amazing two-handed weapon. Aether damage, elemental damage, burn, frostburn, electrocute. That could be an insane weapon alone. That's wild. At 134 to 104 bleeding? Damn, that's insane. Just get the proper vitality damage build. Like, I guess I could go for Coven Bile Touch. That'd be wild. Could also do the Coven Protector if you really wanted to, but I think the Vile Effigy would be better. Okay, yeah, no, there's some interesting stuff here. Nothing that we really want to utilize, though. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. I guess I can check to see if there's any pet stuff here. Oh, hold on. Light Beast Pustules. For this, it deals acid and poison damage. Applied to all two-handed weapons. Increases armor by 16 if worn on both, though. Interesting. But regardless, we go to Barrowholm all the same. But hopefully my actions have impeded the Jaws of Madness to some extent. Yes, my lies will probably catch up with me, but honestly, I'd rather be on the hostile version of by going against those Wendigo freaks, if I'm being real. But regardless, we should be fine. Oh, right. I forgot to dismantle all these, didn't I? That's an easy fix, though. If I go through a portal and we go all the way to Devil's Crossing, we could just dismantle everything with some dynamite. But of course, I'm going to need to make the dynamite, so I'd have to go to...
Need something broken down?
Let's first dismantle it using a dynamite that we got. Hey, we got a skeleton key. Well, that's reason enough to go to the dungeon, I believe. So that is something that we can do here, I guess. Let's go quickly make some dynamite.
Scrap metal?
Go to the very bottom.
Hey.
Yeah, I can't make it here, so I have to go, I do have to go back, unfortunately. So we go to Homestead for the dynamite. And then we go back and go from there.
I do the best I can with what I've got.
Here we go. Make 5 of those. That should be enough to start us, or get us through. Let's see, how many crystals we got? We got 18. Not enough, to say the least, but that's fine. We do have skeleton keys now. We just needed 1.
If you find any blueprints, bring them back here.
How's the quartermaster looking? We are gonna still need more. We need to get our rep higher with the Legion if we want to hope for anything more. But all in due time. All in due time. Okay, but we should be able to get 9 skeletons at this point, which would be nice.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, there we go. Oh, we actually get more. We get 10. Cool. I'm actually kind of surprised we're getting 10. Was not expecting that. Well, hey, I can't complain. 10 skeletons is better than the amount that we're getting thus far. Those...
I can't do that yet.
Alright, let's recover. Grab that. Okay, there we go.
Can't do that yet.
Surprisingly, this area is still has a lot of aether crystals just present, which is interesting. Alright, well, all the same, we just keep going. Alright, there we go. At least our, at least the minions will still be the same here. Alright, let's warp over here. Let's get going. I'm definitely going to have to increase the amount of skeletons that I can summon, though. Because the more skeletons, the better. Maybe I even go for like a purist raised skeleton build, where I just have so many skeletons up and running. I don't know. Just random food for thought, I guess. We're gonna take the main road, I guess. Yeah, because we need to get to the main road in order to go where we need to go. I guess we can go over here a little bit, to be fair. There we go. We go up, across.
Can't do that yet.
Oh, hello.
Can't do that yet.
Grab everything here. At least the Order of Death and Vigil is going to appreciate our actions.
Can't do that yet.
Okay.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, so far so good. Nice. Okay, there we go. Just slowly just whittle them down. Like so. At least we're getting plenty of ethereal crystals. This is a good spot to grind them after all. But it's less so us getting the crystals as it is just going to certain areas that we need to go to. We know what we need, we just need to get there. Okay, there we go. Okay, just whittle down now. Nice. Got that. Well, we probably are going to get to level 61 at this rate. Okay, nice. Bisbel's command is coming in clutch, like these. Alright, let's pop this open. Okay, we're gonna go down here. Break this crystal thruster, there we go. Deal with the abomination. Like so. Guess we deal with these guys here. I guess I can quickly break this while we're at it. Okay, and off we go on the main road. And I do believe, yep, there we go. The Herald of the Stars is going to be there. So far, so good. And there we are. Okay, well, with that, we've got some nice little upgrades here. Physique and cunning requirements are reduced if we wear this, which is interesting. Don't need it though. Impurity rune, pretty cool. We've got Essence of the Grim Dawn, which is an Aether and Chaos tool. Don't really need that. What I will do is I will portal back over to Devil's Crossing. I will sell everything that I don't need. Let's see. Nope. Pretty good physique tool, but we don't need it. If we had something with Part of the Wild, that'd be definitely better. Otherwise, everything seems, sell-worthy. Oh, there is Part of the Wild here, but that requires 607 physique, which we do not have just yet. Maybe in the future. For now, though, we sell everything, here, because there's no need to keep it.
Put it to good use.
We shall dismantle the rest, because I don't see a reason to equip these boots. Because the golem boots are going to be better for us in general. There we go. Have all those. Done. Alright, well with that, we can now go into the portal, and we can now go into the dungeon. Which is sure to be interesting. But before we do that, I'm going to take a small bite of break, and when we return, we will go into the Port Valbury Gates, which is sealed by a skeleton key, which we thankfully have. See you guys in a bit. Okay, I am now back. Let's get back into things. The Fort Balbury gates have been opened. Make haste as they will close. But yeah, our goal is going to be to go through here and defeat every single enemy that we can. As we enter, obviously, the area feels absence of void energy, so we won't be able to teleport while we're in here, which is expected. But by going in here, we're going to get a lot more enemies, to say the least, so this is going to give us a lot of rep with the Death Chosen, I believe. So that's going to be cool. But yeah. Let's keep going. We'll go through each dungeon individually and do our utmost best. Not die. We're going to get a ton of loot for our troubles, though. That's going to be a nice addition. We go here, there should be some stuff. Nope, it's just a corner that leads over. Oh, never mind. Here's some undead around, hanging around, so there's that, I suppose. No matter. Aether crystals up the wazoo. Nice. Plenty of undead, to say the least. We got a level up for our troubles here. Pop that open. Alright, we're now at a level of 31, I guess. No, we're at level 33 for Necromancer. This is going to give us the unlock for Mark of Torment if we wish to use it, which gives us damage absorption and damage reflection if we ever use it on somebody. I don't think we'll be using it often, so don't be, or at all even, so don't be too surprised if you don't see me use it, but it is there. It is an interesting tool, but not something we're going to be using. Period. As far as I'm concerned, we're perfectly fine with what we got right now, so it's all good. And yeah, by going through the dungeon, we get Aether Crystal clusters, so there is merit to just going in here just for those. That's nice. I mean, I'm coming in here for the rep mainly. This is an ethereal dungeon after all, so the rep with the or the anybody who has ethereal ties is going to be increased, I would imagine. But I digress. We get plenty of marriage just from running around here, so it's all good. Actually, let's see. Killing beasts. Yeah, no. Beasts, ethereals, and Kaimon's chosen. Provian dead. Ethereal vanguards and outcasts. Okay, so we'd get rep with the outcasts and Homestead? No, the Destined Vigil. So, at the very least, our rep with the outcasts are going to be increased because they kill ethereals and Chthonians. Regardless, we fine. We're good. But yeah, we exit out of here. I guess it's technically part of the dungeon, so this will be interesting. Right, Fort Balbury, Old Town. Oh, so we're literally going into a town full of ethereals with the sole intent to eradicate it. Oh god. That should be interesting. Okay, so far so good. There we go. We got Mayor's Journal of one of many, to say the least. It has become quite obvious that I have angered some very determined enemies. No less than 3 assassination attempts in as many weeks. Outrageous. My position is not that important to the Empire to warrant such aggression. Nor am I that despised of any of the factions within the city. To my knowledge, no. This doesn't feel politically driven. It's as if it were a personal vendetta. But the identities of the assassins point in several desperate directions. It is difficult to paint the full picture. I need more information. My advisors now insist that I have 4 guards with me at all times. What a bother. Advisor Aldrich has suggested that, until we know more about the nature of my attackers, I should avoid all public hearings to minimize risk. I believe he is using this as an opportunity to solidify his position, but he's not wrong either. For now, I will play to his tune and stay out of public affairs. Aldrich and the rest of the council will attend to the public, while I delve to the bottom of this plot against me. Okay. Pop the cunning here, there we go. And off we go. Certainly some food for thought on what's going on, though. I guess the town basically collapsed thanks to the advisor, less so the, yeah. It's more so the advisor that seems to have caused a ruckus there. Or at least it feels like it. I mean, if possession is possible, that would be the way to go. Just deal with the closest political power and have control, and then there you go. Just do it right, and then you got yourselves a situation in your favor. So far, so good.
I can't do that.
Okay, heal you. Okay, we can't go over there, that's fine. We can go into the building here, I suppose. Keep ourselves safe. For at least a brief moment as we, past here.
That skill's not ready.
Well, hello. Pop this open, we get some dynamite, just to get some serious gold or iron bits here in numbers. Get ourselves an aether cluster.
I can't do that yet.
Alright, well with that, oh, hello. A rage hold causing the ruckus. Okay, well with that we go past here and on to the other side, I guess. So we go here. See what we come across. seems like they're gonna get really hostile with me here, so we just go over here.
Can't do that yet.
Oh, Washer Mortis. Lovely. Nice.
Victory.
Slowly just whittle down the enemy, and we should be good. Hoorah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we got a whole town to explore, so this is gonna be annoying. Progress of whole town. I mean, I assume the origin of all this problems stemmed from the fact that somebody on the inside was causing trouble. I wish to assume that it would be the advisor that took up the main role, but anything goes, really.
I can't do that yet.
Okay, well, we'll go and pop that open. There we go. So far, so good. Okay, with that though, go across here. Can't go across there, so we just keep going this way. Can't go through there, so we just go around here, see what we can find. Probably go on the bridge here. There we go. Nice. Now we go. Journal of Paige Rennell. Oh boy. 1 second. Oh, God. Stretch there, apologies. Gonna take that. Golly. A lot of undead at the very least, so we've got options of targets, so that's nice. Plenty of experience that we're getting from here too, so that's nice. Another addition, needless to say. There we go. Can't exactly make our way inside there, not unless we take this path here. We'll just take our sweet time just exploring where we can, going where we can, and hoping that we get to a point where we're satisfied here. Okay, so far so good.
I can't do that yet.
Journal of Paige Rennell. So we got a lot of pages here that we can investigate. I'll worry about them one at a time. No worries. Nice. I guess what I can do right now is read the progress. As you requested, I made contact with many of the less reputable arrivals here at port. I made it clear to them that big changes are on the horizon, and permitted them to smuggle contraband unchecked. In exchange, some of the sailors are now working for me to spread rumors, gathering information and eliminate unwanted interruptions if need be. The rumor regarding an impending rise in taxes has caught like wildfire, and townspeople are rightfully displeased. We also successfully diverted all garbage collection to the already overflowing dump in the old town. The nearby homeowners are naturally very upset, and as I suspect, complaints will soon be arriving at the mayor's office for you to intercept. So long as you keep the mayor oblivious to the larger problems arising in Port Valbury, we should be able to stir up a mob within weeks. Already, I'm receiving word of growing dissonance in taverns and secret gatherings to discuss city matters. The city is reaching a boiling point. The fear-mongering regarding witches has also turned up far more candidates than we even anticipated. Paranoid or simply selfish people are reporting their neighbors for completely innocent acts or innocuous acts. What is all the excuse the city guard needs to apprehend these women and bring them to the docks where our new associates smuggle them to Mammoth? I take particular delight when I see noblewomen brought through my doors knowing that some rich pompous family is forever ruined by rumors and spite. But it will not be long before they all burn for the injustices they enjoyed for generations. Okay, so there was a there was a plot going on of sorts that basically caused this mess in the first place. God, that's horrible. I think it stemmed from what I assume is the advisor who is causing all this ruckus. Or at least I believe that's the case. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Flames of Valbury. Truly an ominous area, but we'll grab Paige Reynolds' diaries pages. Those are sure to be the most interesting to watch. There we go.
Can't do that yet.
It's only the beginning.
Okay, that was an ominous voice, but okay. Okay, 1, 2, 5. I assume 5 is the most that we're gonna get, but we're still gonna check everywhere we can. There we go. Brought back to 7. Nice experience is coming in clutch. Explore everywhere, all the same, regardless of where we need to go. A lot of undead, to say the least, but hey, we make it work. Paige Reynolds, page 3, perfect. There we go. Okay, there we go.
It's only the beginning.
Apparently, death is the only beginning. At least to the ethereals here. Not that it will stop us from what we're gonna do, so it's all good. I guess we'll go down here now. Okay, there we go.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, so far so good. There's an ethereal obelisk over there. Likely waiting to be used, but for now we're just gonna hold back on it. More dynamite, always nice. Case is back for the chest we propped open.
Can't do that yet.
Nice. 13k XP. That. I guess we go around here. Oh, there's a chest here that we missed. Good thing I managed to grab it before I forgot. Okay. Man, there's a lot to explore here. Okay, so far so good. I guess we will go up and over here. And while I'm doing that, I can hit the journal page here. There we go. A lot of stuff, to say the least. Damn. Should be able to get plenty of loot, though, by the end of this. Okay, nice. Okay, let's see. Okay, nothing over. Oh, there is this, I suppose, so. Can't really go over there, though, so no point in trying to push over there. Alright. Alright, yeah. Oh, yep, we gotta go around. There we go. Oh, we didn't open this. Corrupted Reliquary. Survived the flames of Valbury. Cool. That is a reward in of itself, so I can't really complain.
That skill's not ready.
Alright, let's break these ritual fires. Alright. More minions, always a good addition. Go around here. Okay, we go over here. Deal with all the corruption overlords and all that jazz. Gets us plenty of experience, to say the least. Can't be bad of the Aether crystals, so that's good.
can't carry it. My inventory is full.
I am full on inventory. Great. Well, it was bound to happen. Not gonna lie. Alright, it's at this point we're gonna drop everything that isn't, special quality. So if it doesn't have those little symbols on them, then we ditch it. Blues are naturally going to be free from this choice. So I gotta be careful here. Okay. Okay, and okay, aether clusters go in here, I guess. Okay, now we just ignore those greens, mainly because we're focused on the specialty greens now. And if we ever... Yeah, so we just ignored those in particular. We're more focused on the special versions. Now, whether this is a good thing or not, that really depends on us, but, yeah. Got one hell of a journey ahead of us all the same. Yep, nope. Page read all. There we go. We'll read all that after we get out of here. None of that really appeals to me. Okay, we grab the bludgeon. Okay, from there we just want to backtrack at least a little bit here, just to get this resolved here. Gonna take these guys out, I guess. Port entrance. We don't want to go there just yet, but that will be our next target most likely. And we got the 5 journal pieces of Page Renal. So we're going to save those for later. But yes, we're going to go across this bridge, see what we find. Okay, Aether Barrier. This probably leads to a boss. Jaron the Plague Corpse. Oh boy. Yaren's journal. Okay.
Life has been good for us here in Port Valbury, and I have been happily married for 3 years now. Our business is thriving, and Alden was hopeful to get his second shop opened up in High Towns this time next year. But he came home from the court disappointed. Apparently, the mayor's been denying all requests from an audience, and his newly appointed high advisor dismissed Alden's appeal for a deed without even hearing his case. Now there's the mess with the garbage spilling out of the old dumping grounds. Everyone I've asked doesn't seem to know anything about why trash has been redirected to the already full dump in our district. The new curfew also hasn't been kind to business, as we had to close down early each night. Amir and Shar are both terrified. I think something is wrong and we should all leave the city. Alden says there's nothing to be concerned about. Several of our neighbors have moved away. They had enough of the growing garbage problem and a sudden surge of crime here in Old Town. Amir and Shar are the latest to leave. Shar was crying when she begged us to come with them, but our business is here. We can't just pack up. Food around the city is starting to be rationed. Shops are closing. Alden and I are keeping our shop open, but started hiding cheese and other food down in the basement, just in case, he says. I wonder if maybe Shar was right. Maybe we should be leaving too. Men broke into the shop. They cleaned out the store and shattered Alden's leg when he resisted. The bone was sticking right through the skin of his thigh, and I don't know what to do. The only doctor is in Hightown, but the bridge has been blocked off by the guard. I wrapped it as best I could, and it still bleeds occasionally. I've been hiding in the basement since that night. Alden wakes me up from time to time, but he seems confused and feverish. He should have left weeks ago when the others did. Occasionally I hear someone entering upstairs and rummaging through the shelves. I hope that they don't discover the stairwell leading down here. I'm so scared. Alden hasn't woken up in a day. I try to make him eat or drink something, but can't keep anything down. He's so pale. He's going to die soon. I think I have known this fact for days, but I just didn't want to believe it. Looters stopped coming by, likely because there's nothing left to steal. I braved the upstairs to see what has happened since the fighting stopped, and the sight was terrifying to behold. Parts of the city are burning. Most of the homes are abandoned or destroyed. One day, I witnessed a couple running between the buildings with their child and a small sack of belongings. I should leave too, but I just can't leave Alden. I don't understand how the city could turn this so quickly. One moment we were planning the next stages of our business, next the city is in a state of war. The worst of it seems to be over though. Been quiet. Last night I heard somebody scream. When I went upstairs to check, I saw some people wandering the streets, but it was so strange. It was a strange, aimless sort of walk. Nobody spoke. I heard the screams again, and I turned my head to a most grisly sight. A putrid thing of foul flesh dragged the man out of some rubble and disemboweled him. I stifled a scream out of my own, and quickly ran back downstairs. Motion had caused my husband to stir, and he stood up for the first time in days. His eyes were glazed over and dull, and his movements were like the people outside. His skin was chalk white, and his chest did not move with the rhythmic breathing of the living. Shaking, I grabbed the revolver he gave me and pointed at his head. I did not talk, did not even try to move out of the way. Approaching me, a slow, unsteady gait. In a moment, I understood what wandered the streets outside. I clenched my tear-swollen eyes as I pulled the trigger. I can't sleep anymore. My husband's body lies next to me, a hole in his skull. Nothing left for me here. Time to go before no hope of escape remains. Before my strength has left me, I have to run until my legs can carry me no further. Away from Valkyrie, away from my shattered life. I'm writing this for the record of the event that the High Advisor decides to dispose of me, as he already has with the others. I'm beginning to fear that I have made a grave error in supporting Van Aldrich in the uprising. Oh. Jaren's journal. Hold on. Oh, Paige Renhall is a different person. Okay. I'm writing this on the record. In the event that the High Advisor decides to dispose of me, as he already has with the others. I'm beginning to fear that I've made a grave error in supporting Van Aldrich in the uprising. The initial plan was devious, but it made sense. Local sailors spread rumors of corruption and tax hikes, while the city guard overlooks the crimes committed by my subordinates to stir up gossip. I became a bit uneasy when he started using the rumors about witches to smuggle women to Malmuth, but Aldrich reassured me that they would be all well taken care of, and we were paid handsomely for each one. I chose not to question further. One evening, when we gathered to discuss future plans, Aldrich suddenly began acting very strange, looking over his shoulder as if someone were watching, and his expression became downright ghastly when he stared at a mirror hanging on my wall. He cut the meeting short and demanded that all future discussion be carried out via courier. Very strange. I did not think much of it at the time, figured the old man was getting paranoid as his plans came to fruition. That left me to deal with Captain Brastock directly. I've never met a more cruel and opportunistic man in my life, and I know every sailor that comes through these parts. I can't imagine it took much to convince him to join the High Advisor's schemes. He informed me that the reports of the witches were coming in too slowly, so his men began planting weapons in people's homes to warrant arrests. Each ship sailing to Malmuth is now overflowing with would-be criminals. What Aldrich needs all these people for is beyond me. It was not until the day Aldrich asked me to transport several large boxes to him in High Town that I started to suspect that something was amiss. It seemed innocent enough at the time until one of the crane ropes snapped and the crate dropped several feet onto the cobblestones. Wood splintered in several places and a sickening smell flared in our nostrils, made our skin crawl. The crate shook as if something was alive in it. To make out the faint green light through the cracks in the inside. I had my men carry that thing out to my docks as soon as possible. Not till the day of Captain Brastock It was not till the day of Captain Brastock's very bloody public execution that I began to suspect that we are all merely pawns in Aldrich's game. That in the end, the only winner of this uprising would be none other than the High Advisor himself. Needless to say, I'm keeping a close eye on the mayor's offices, and I doubled the pay of my bodyguards. Aldrich isn't going to get rid of me that easily. That's concerning, to say the least, but I understand his concerns. I would have probably done the same if not the fact that I was not here, so... Alas, we make do. We make do. We'll overcome this and, yeah. I guess we're going into the fort itself now, because we've, explored all of our options outside. This should be the last place that we need to go. And, yeah, Hightown. One hell of a place, to say the least. It is a mess here. Okay, at least we're getting some special gear, so it's all good. Criminal records, lovely. Even more shenanigans. Ignore that. Criminal records, page 3. We'll just set that here for now.
as we try to find all the pages of information that we can. Okay, we can go through there, but I don't see a reason why we should. Okay, we're gonna go around here. There we go. This should get us to level 62, so that's good. This still technically a better piece of gear anyways, so that's good. Question is, how do I get further along? Okay. No matter, we'll figure out a way. There's some insane resources here already, so it's fine. Right, back up a bit. Can't go over there, but we can certainly keep whittling down the enemy as we go. Another watcher. You rat here. There we go. Nice. And easy. Got that. Ow. Okay, let's just... Oh, hello. We got ourselves a trader here. In fact, we technically got two. One's a tormented soul outside, and one's inside.
That skill's not ready.
Well, for now, let's just focus on clearing out the area. We'll worry about everything else later. For now, it's just prioritize exploration here. Alright, so let's see. Fire damage, aether damage. No melee weapons. There's a few things here. We don't use Stormcaller's Pact, so no point in using that. Okay, nothing there really interests us. We've already learned the Savage upgrade, so no need to get that. I cannot sell here, so no point in going for that. I can talk with this guy, though. We get Aether, fire damage. Let's see. Spectral Wrath, nope. How about this? Conflagration. That is something that we don't have, so we can learn that, I suppose. Don't need to learn the, or grab that, so we will learn this. There we go. Conflagration has been obtained, the relic version, that is. That'd be nice. Yep. Can't be bad. More resources are never a bad thing. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go here. Take out each enemy here, we get a level up. That'll bring us to level... We're at level 35, that's impressive. Good. And I guess we are going to need this in order to get one level into the upgrades. Same dream again. Alright, we don't need that. That doesn't give us anything. Well, it gives us the green, but we don't want just normal greens, given the duration. Another Mayor Journal. Yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah, no, let's just keep going against these guys here. Yeah, let's just drop it down here. Deal with these guys. Deal with the Aether Crystals in bulk as we go. Alright, let's grab this.
I can't do that yet.
Okay, let's go up here, go around, see what we find. Pop that open. I swear these aether pools of energy just stop us. Not cool.
Can't do that yet.
Whatever. Not our problem. To an extreme degree anyways. Okay. Nice. Now we just deal with the flesh warped here. There we go. Pop this. Pop this. Alright, so far so good on the progress. I guess we're gonna have to go backtrack here though. And I guess we go... Yeah, we're gonna have to go, we can't go around here, huh? We have to go, up and around here, going through the street here, in order to get past. So yeah, we're gonna have to make some progress here. We're almost done though, so that's good. Yeah, all we gotta do is just keep going on our merry way here. Yeah, if we follow this main path, we should be fine. Because we'll go up and around, I believe, by going through one of the buildings, I imagine. Okay, grab that. Grab this. Okay, now we just deal with these guys.
That skill's not ready.
Nice. Flesh Warp Incinerator is claimed. We can go up here. Pop these open. Rep is just slowly increasing with each kill, so that's really good. We'll go over and across here.
That school's not ready.
Are we honored with no, we are not honored with the outcast just yet, but we're getting to that point where we will be if we just push a little bit further, so it's all good. Don't need to worry too much about that. Let's get out of here. Field of Dominator, force us. Yeah, there you go. One hell of a long dungeon, though, I must admit. But then again, we are dealing with a cow of all things. I guess it makes sense. Okay, let's just check up on wherever we can, I guess. Okay, nothing there. Okay, up the stairs we go. Okay, nothing in either. That's fine. This means we've got more along here. Go. And with all of that exploration done to a certain degree, we'll just break these crates here and keep going. By doing this, we get the weathered chest here. Oh, grab these. And across the bridge we go, because this is the only theoretical way forward. There we go. I'll deal with Alara Starfire here. There we go. I did not mean to pick up one item. Go. Finish that. I can go further, but I can't. So let's just go across here. Got a lot of enemies to fight through, so all in due time. It'll be relatively easy to clear them out. Everything past this point is going to be very linear after all, so it should be fine. Well, obviously, we pick up the blue stuff. That is a given. What else? Oh, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I just feel stiff for some reason. I don't know why. But regardless, we will boost up our spirits. Let's actually check the calculations here. Yeah, so I need 340 spirits, so I'm going to start investing in spirit until I get to roughly 340. As long as I'm somewhere around that radius, I should be fine. goes down. Pretty simple stuff. Can't really go any further that way, so we gotta go through here anyways. Okay, I guess I can check this way real quick. Because it looks like there's a little bit of lore around here. We go up the stairs. Could be that I just go across here. Yeah, no, we can just, we go up a floor, then we can go across here. Go down accordingly. We get Criminal Records 1, which is part of the requirements here. There we go. Grab that. More of those.
That skill's not ready.
All right. The pains of being tired. Oh well. A change of plans. Okay. So far, so good. At least we're cleansing the ethereal threat, so at the very least there's going to be a lot less enemies here, but of course, it's going to be time-consuming getting everything. We may need another key if we're going to be going through here again anyways, so that's another thing that we got to keep in mind as we're going through.
That skill's not ready.
No matter. We should be fine. Yeah, there isn't really much difference here on how we go through things. Hello. If anything, I've just opened up another set of resources. There is a barrier here.
Can't do that yet.
The Throne of Van Aldrich. I kind of predicted this would be the case. Alright, well. No time like the present. Oh god. Constable Garl. Yeah, so it's pretty much a conspiracy.
I can't do that yet.
It's only the beginning.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, there we go.
That skill's not ready.
Yeah, that's two. Nearly died there. But we managed to do it. The Overlord Vanquisher has been... Yeah, we defeated the Overlord, basically. Nice. Had to really lock in there to get that success, but we managed to do it in the end, so I can't really complain. Get the metal longbot, or a lock... Oh, whoops. Did I... Private quarters. Okay, hello. Hey. Who are you? Nobody but Aldrich comes down here anymore, unless... Von Aldrich lies dead. Are you alright? Far from it.
horrors I've endured here at the mercy of Van Aldrich will haunt me to the dying days. I must endure for my baby, Alice. Your baby? Yes, he sent her away on the boats of Malmuth. I begged him to leave her with me. How could he just send her away like that? His own flesh and blood. I can't bear to think of my beautiful little girl out there all alone in the water with those monsters. Wait. Van Aldrich was the father. That monster. Yes, but that was before all of this madness. He swore to make an honest woman of me. He was greedy and selfish even before he started to change. When my precious Alice came, he swore that the baby wasn't his and shunned us. How did you end up down here then? When things started to change, he came up to me and promised to protect us, but... it's a sick game. He took Alice from me and locked me up down here as a little plaything. Well, come with me. I can lead you to safety at least. I just can't leave without my precious Alice. I have to go find her. You won't make it out there alone. I've seen the horrors down here, locked up like an animal. Every night he came to me to play these little games. I can't leave Alice to suffer such a fate, or worse. I have to find her. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. You rid me of that monster and I thank you, but I must go find Alice. She's my baby, and all that she has. I understand. Be careful. Okay, that's a situation. Let's just take the notes out, I suppose. Just make sure we're organizing to some extent, right? Change of plans, criminal records. 3 goes here. Same dream again. Mayor is 2 here. Here we go. So these are miscellaneous notes. This is still a category note. So we haven't got the full story per se, but we did our best to try and find everything that we could here. Now I assume there's more loot around here, so yeah. Consensus overruled. There we go. Plenty of lore to say the least. And the loot to most certainly follow.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
There we go. I regret to report that our initial efforts in subduing the ruling vessel of Port Valbury have proven unsuccessful. Contrary to previous expectations, this mortal does not exhibit many of the usual vices and mental flaws that allow us to usurp the mind and assume control. I believed his light-hearted and jovial demeanor to mean he didn't care about the city and was only interested in the lavish parties and extravagant lifestyle. This would have been an excellent weakness to exploit, but his outward persona is a mask that masterly conceals a very sharp mind. Evidently, this is part of his political strategy, and has led many an adversary to underestimate him. Although my efforts have proved futile, they were not entirely without success, for I have found my way in the mind of the mayor's trusted advisor, who they call Van Aldrich. He's a petty and scheming man who's already harbored desires for the vaunted position we sought in Port Valbury. With a few suggestions, I had entered his mind. He belongs to us now. This vessel has many valuable connections within the city, which I'd use to orchestrate assassination attempts upon the mayor. While those, too, proved unsuccessful, they have caused the mayor to become increasingly paranoid and fearful for his well-being. As a direct approach seems to be out of the question, I have begun stirring the locals in the interest of destabilizing the region. To facilitate matters, I've used my position to suddenly push the mayor's decisions in a direction that suits us so that the growing distance goes unnoticed until it's far too late. While this is contrary to our usual methods, I'm confident that Port Valbury will be ready for the imminent glorious dawn, and no adjustments will be necessary to our established timeline. Good. I have the same reoccurring dream several nights now. There are some slight variations, but the context remains the same. Every time I find myself waking through a looming alleyway of the old town. I don't know who I am. I can feel fine filth slide over my skin as I walk. The ancient and pitted cobblestones under my feet send shards of broken stone, flying with each hurried step. An unwholesome fog rolls in from the festering dumping grounds that have begun to spill from the retaining walls and into the main road. For some reason this pleases me. I seem to be aware of the details and affairs that I should not know. For example, I know that the fog is not natural. It gathers here by the will of the unseen power pulling strings. In my dreams, this power is familiar to me, almost welcome. As soon as I am free of the dream, the meaning is lost upon waking my mind. I make haste through the concealing fog towards Harbor Master's office. There I find myself in a poorly lit room with two figures obscured by shadows. Both men. Or obscured by shadows, both men. One is large and one loud. He smells of rotting fish and stale beer. The other is also large, but more in physical stature than the girth of his belt. He clinks and scrapes with the sounds of metal as he moves. A soldier or town guards, perhaps. They talk, but I cannot make out what they say. The sense of dread and malice that pours from these men is palpable. It is a palpable wave of fire. In my heart, I know that the decisions made around that table will mark the end of the world for mankind, but last night's dream was different. Going, I find myself with a bird's eye view of the city, watching as arcane fire spreads across the horizon. It grows as far as the eye can see, and burns all it touches to ash and oblivion. Then, as if floating at the end of a rope, in one hard pull I find myself back in the dark room. The pungent odor of unwashed men and rotting ocean fills my nose. I stare into the cracked mirror hanging on the wall, but I do not see myself staring back. It is the face of the High Advisor. His expression first marked by surprise, and then anger. For a brief moment I catch the same fires that consumed the world stirring within my eyes. In that instant, the dream shattered and I woke out of breath, tangled in its sweat-soaked sheets. I knew that it was more than just a nightmare spurred up by an overactive imagination. He saw me through the glass, just as I saw him. I bore witness to something I was never meant to see, and my identity is compromised. I must leave this place, get as far away as I can. I'll head southeast, across the dark waters. Eerily familiar voices have been calling to me for that area for some time. I don't know why, but in my heart I'm certain that safe haven awaits me in the bog. Boat leaves for Burwich in the morning. I intend to be on it. Hell yeah. Alright, there is no 2 in criminal records, but I guess we can go for Port Balbury. I no longer know what game Aldrich is playing, but it has come at a cost of our citizens that I cannot allow to continue, whether out of malice or plain incompetence. I have not been receiving updates regarding recent incidents in Port Balbury, the tragically mishandled trash issues in Old Town in particular. I'm now hearing rumors of outright revolt and dissident among the citizens. Whatever the council has done in my absence was clearly not done in the best interests of citizenry. Tomorrow I intend to return to the public eye and remove Van Aldrich to the position of High Advisor. Risk against my life be damned. Some good news in all this. Keval, the Nightblade, once under my employ, has asked to meet. He promises me information regarding a plot against my life. God, the plot. I must express my disappointment in the consensus to redirect the vessel Theoden Mackerel to the strategically insignificant region of Homestead. While I realize that the unexpected and still unexplained sudden disappearance of Anastasia has left the region woefully unsupervised, I believe that the attention of the Shaper of Flesh is better served in Malmuth, where his grand work can continue without interruption. I understand that splintering the Black Legion's attention between Fort Khan and the farmlands will be instrumental to their final destruction, but surely such an indelicate matter and the extermination of vermin can be taken upon by a vessel of lesser importance. I anticipate your reply in this matter is due haste so that a new consensus can be achieved without delay. The Shaper of Flesh returned to Malmuth. Overlord Aldrich of Port Balbury. Well then. Criminal Records, page 1. Leander Blackwater Green. Ex-military man wanted for extortion and murder. Leander was dishonorably discharged for his demolition division following a grisly civilian incident. Leander escaped custody on at least 2 separate occasions using unsanctioned explosive devices. News of sightings or proof of death should be brought before Warden Krieg of Burwich Prison. A reward of 1,000 royal crowns is offered for the successful capture and delivery of Leander Green alive. An Everett Bloodhound. A heathen and blood drinker, known associate of Chthonic cultists and the supplier of the heretic. When confronted by law, Everett unleashed a fury of arcane atrocities upon the enforcers and escaped. Extremely dangerous individual personnel not trained to deal with the heathen arts are advised to steer clear. News of sightings or proof of death should be brought before Warden Krieg of Burwich again. A reward of 12,000 royal crowns, or 1,200 royal crowns, is offered for successful capture and delivery. Okay, so there is a very serious lore intended for each of this, but I digress. We're gonna escape the city now. We don't need to be here anymore. We've done our part here. And yeah, as a result, we can now portal out. We're gonna warp back to, I guess, Devil's Crossing. We'll sell everything that we don't need and go from there.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
So yeah, sell anything that we can't equip, I guess. Which is going to be a lot of this, unfortunately, but that's just how it goes. Actually, did we accidentally... Yeah, we accidentally sell those blues. We do not want to sell the blues. Okay, let's bring all these forward here. There we go.
Alright. Oh, wait, did I sell any blues? No, thankfully I did not, so that's good. Alright.
Iron well spent.
Okay, so this armor would give us a boost to Briar Thorns and Emboldening Presence. 23 to all damage, offensive ability, and defensive ability. We'll lose out on some serious spirit boosts, but considering our pets are more important here, I think I want to focus on the Wild Speaker Coat. But anything could go, I suppose. Okay, Spectral Wrath, no. Okay, so far I see nothing that really interests me, so we should probably sell everything. Yeah, I see nothing that really interests me in the green category, so I'll just sell all this. There we go.
Put it to good use.
If we were high enough level, I'd consider it, but for now, there's no reason for me to go into any sort of outfit right now. Let's go for the Wild Speaker Coat. We are gonna lose armor, but considering the boons we get, which is offensive and defensive ability boost, it's hard to not consider this a good pool. We'll sell the outfits as we go. There we go. Everything else is subpar as far as I'm concerned. I mean, the bonus to pets would be nice, but that's about it. But that's a level 66 thing, and we're not going to be getting level 66 anytime soon, so we probably want to just dismantle all of these. So now, we go here.
Is my specialty.
Grab all these. And finally, there we go.
Goodbye.
Nice. How's our resources looking? We've got 8 Ancient Hearts, 4 Bloods of Chthon. We need more rain matter, preferably. We need to get like 9 of that, I believe. And what do we need
So
again?
what brings you to my forge?
Yeah, for runes, what do we need? We need Vendetta. Okay, we've yet to get the Vendetta upgrade, so that is something.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Okay, yeah, nope, we don't need anything here, so yeah, we should be fine. To all damage, and this is a ring and amulet thing. Okay, cool. Alright, well, let's get going. No need to stick around. So far, so good. Alright. You know what? This might be a good time to actually wrap it up here. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here. Next stream, what we're probably going to be doing is we're going to be going into the Jaws of Madness and perform the ritual rite to locate Ulgrim. And in doing so, we're probably also going to be finding a way to get to Malmuth, or at the very least get closer, without having to traverse this whole mess. Or maybe that's the whole purpose of going through Malmuth in the first place. It'd be a way to get through here, but I digress. I am going to wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know I did. And I will see you guys next stream. Take care, everybody, and have a good day.